this. Okay. And just refreshing my YouTube so I can set up a chat monitor. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm live. Alrighty. It's been a little while. And by a little while, I mean like a week. And a half. I was busy last Saturday. And then I was tired this Wednesday. So here I am now. That's a lot of little pepper boys. So I'm due to fight Iron Treads. My team is not necessarily ideal for it. Do I have someone I could swap in that would be better? I feel like Monforge wouldn't be bad. Can I train it? Like, am I good? I think it's through 50 right now. Alright. Profile. And then change view through 50. Okay, so I could have Monforge back. That would probably help a bit. Yeah, honestly, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Monforge in, and I'm going to temporarily take Bob-omb out. So, welcome back to the team, Monforge. Like, Bob-omb wasn't bad or anything, it's just that Bob-omb, definitely the weakest link on my team, for this specific mon, you know? So, welcome back, Monforge. So I'm basically just gonna run like straight over. Whee. Gonna zip around here. Aha! Need to be more items. Whee. Oh, this is not where I thought this would take me. Never mind, not zipping around here. Yeah, because I didn't stream on Wednesday, I didn't get a chance to do a stream where I got to like kind of talk about my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct that came up on Tuesday. So I guess I'll give some of my thoughts on that here now. So starting off the bat, they had Mario and Luigi Brothership, which I've not historically been huge on like the Mario and Luigi or Paper Mario games. And it's not that I think that they're bad games. I think they're really well made games. They just don't really appeal to me. One of my favorite one of my favorite things in like RPGs is like the sense of growth you get. And for me, a big part of that is number go up. You know, technically speaking, number go up doesn't mean much. You know, like me getting excited over number go up doesn't have much of an impact in the grand scheme of things, you know, like when the number goes up in an RPG, it doesn't go up by like some significant amount, you know, like as far as in reference to how much like you're doing to enemies and stuff like that, percentage wise, it stays semi-consistent. But just like it does impact my enjoyment of a game to see that number go up. So, you know, like playing something like Pokemon, it's like, yeah, I can't see how much health I'm knocking off of like an opponent. Probably, you know, at this level, like maybe 30 to 50 health is like pretty standard, like light hit. Maybe like 50 to 100 is like a big hit. Oh, you awake? Nice. That was not really what I was planning on having happen, but that's good for me, so we take those. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, getting moves that I know are stronger, taking less damage from weaker opponents, doing more damage to weaker opponents. That's really appealing for me in an RPG. But then another thing that's really important to me in an RPG is constantly gaining experience. And this doesn't happen in all the Mario RPG games, but I'm not huge on when you complete a fight and you get either like 0 experience or like 1 experience. You know, like something that just has no impact. Like, even if it's a negligible amount, like getting like 20 experience is nice. But especially in something like Mario and Luigi, where basic enemies don't get as much easier to fight in the late game as like other games enemies tend to. Like, I don't know, because it's not like you're doing a lot of damage in most cases. So it's like, yeah, this enemy has 3 health, while a late game enemy might have like 10 health. It's like, it's a lesser increase. And yet I'm still getting like reduced yields in experience. You can't grind, and I'm not like huge on like I need to grind in games, but I'm also generally like, I don't know, I prefer if it's an option. Like, even if I'm not gonna grind in a game, I want there to be the option to grind in it. Because I'm not good at games. And I like to be over-leveled, if I can be. It makes the game easier and less stressful. Ooh. Get de-speeded. But yeah, like, that's generally been like my issue with like the Paper Mario games and like the Mario and Luigi games, is that it feels like the yields are a little lesser than other RPGs. Even like Mario RPG, like the original one, had like, you get a decent amount of like, I don't know, there's a level of like almost power creep that you get and that enemies get, and it feels pretty satisfying. Mario and Luigi, though, I think my larger issue was just I'm not good at like button combos and like quick time events and stuff like that, and the game's combat system is built on it. it was a little easier in Mario RPG when it's like every attack has one like one time that you have to hit the button, you know? Or if it's like a special attack, sometimes it's like a few times, but it's the same button every time, and you just go boink, 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 and it's not as difficult to like manage. But like it's not that bad, honestly. Like it's in Mario and Luigi. It's just that like it's now 2 buttons, and I'm already bad at that kind of stuff. And so some of the more complex moves I just like really struggle with. So I just don't know. The game's never appealed to me from like a playing standpoint, but I think to get less onto me complaining about the Mario and Luigi games, like the Mario RPGs overall, I think that they're charming as hell. I think there's some of the like most inventive RPGs overall. Like the systems they use are so just genuinely unique and fun. So it's like I'm not the best at them, and I don't get the most enjoyment out of playing them, but like watching other people play them, and it's such a good time. And it's like they're just super charming RPG games. Like there was a while on the old channel I used to be on, Pokemon News, when you might ask yourself, why was this on a Pokemon News channel? Like literally a Pokemon channel. But one of my friends who was on the channel like had an ongoing series that was literally just he was playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and then he would just upload the footage to Google Drive. I would download it and I would like edit it into a video. That was honestly really enjoyable. It was actually kind of nice to be editing something that wasn't my own. But like I loved working on that series because it was just fun, and you know, like it was fun to edit, but it was just also a really fun game. And I just found myself as I was editing just watching the playthrough, to just take in the stuff in the story that I didn't get to, especially like when I got to stuff that I had not gotten to in my own attempts to play. So like starting off with Mario and Luigi Brothership in the direct was like awesome. It was a super fun announcement. The animation looks phenomenal. There's a lot of debate as to like what company is like heading development on it, because obviously Alpha Dream doesn't exist anymore. And it looks like the top contenders, stylistically, a lot of people are thinking maybe Level 5, because they worked on like Mario Strikers recently, and their Mario Strikers game, which I say recently, the game's like I think it's 2 years old. Wow. But like the animations in that game use a lot of like squash and stretch, and just like it's a really well animated game. It has so much character. So it's like there's some level to which it feels like maybe this Mario and Luigi game is worked on by them, because it feels similar to other things they've worked on as far as like stylistic animation goes. But this is one thing a lot of people didn't know. Elka, like the company that worked on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you know, as much as a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth from them, they're built almost entirely, or not almost entirely, I shouldn't say that. That's an exaggeration. A lot of people from Alpha Dream either went to a variety of companies or went to Elka. So the original team, not counting like the original like producers, like not the like people who were higher up and more directorial or like, you know, whatever on the game itself, but like the people who like developed the games, they work at Elka now, a lot of them. So it would make sense for the game to be developed by Ilka, considering that's a lot of the staff's kind of resume right there is Mario and Luigi and Alpha Dream stuff. So it's like, if it is Ilka, that's honestly really cool that they got to work on it, and hopefully it removes the bad taste from people's mouth after Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which again I liked. I don't think they were phenomenal. I don't think that they were as good as other Pokemon remakes, but having played it, you know, coming off of Sword and Shield, I don't know, it was a very refreshing experience, like going back to like sort of the basics. It was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, it was I liked it, but I know a lot of people didn't. It did have a lot of issues. The version that came on your cartridge, with no updates, not very good. It had a lot of issues. Didn't even have finalized music. Like, I don't think it was Ilka's fault that the game wasn't ideal. You know, I think that was just the time that they had. But the fact that the game was, you know, greenlit to print before it had final music in it was kind of not cool. But again, that's not really on them. They didn't choose that. That's just what happens. But what's the next most interesting thing to me from the direct? Probably Super Mario Party Jamboree. Cautiously optimistic. It looks like they have learned a lot of lessons from. I mean, I liked Super Mario Party, but like they learned a lot from Mario Party Superstars, which is like probably the best Mario Party in recent history. And really, it didn't have to try that hard to land that title. So let's see, I gotta go to Tulip next, right? Yes. Okay, Tulip is up here. To get up there, I need to go down here and kind of around and in. So I'm gonna get encounters today. It's been a while since I've had new encounters. Yeah, I get ALFORNADA Cavern. I have all of my West Paldea captures already, but yeah, I get ALFORNADA Cavern. Okay. At least that's the first guaranteed one. So let's get schmovin'. But yeah, no, Super Mario Party Jamboree looks super fun. I doubt that any of the mons in this run are going to get to level 100, but I do have some nicely trained teams on my main save, and I do occasionally do streams where I just like battling, and those are open to viewers. So yeah, definitely, if you see me doing one of those streams, feel free to stop by and demand a battle, claim that our eyes have met, and you can duke it out. I can glide now, but I can't fly. I don't know that I need to fight anyone in this area anymore, but why not? Oh wait, I'm realizing I needed to switch Vivian to no longer be the lead, but it's too late now. I am sorry, dude, you were getting deleted. I feel like I don't even need to use a strong move. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Alright. Slugma's supposed to be team lead right now. Speaking of which, Slugma's evolving. Okay, I thought I was close, and I certainly was. Alright. Get you evolving. I love Slugma's line. Like, I think Slugma's my favorite of the two. Like, I like Magcargo. I'm a sucker for any Pokemon with, like, a liquid of, like, kind of concept tied into it. I am a sucker for that trope. Actually, I'm not going to run Shell Smash on this one because this one does not have an ideal nature for that. I feel like if I had like a neutral speed nature, I would maybe be like, okay. But yeah, going non-neutral is not ideal for that. Like going with a negative one. Because then I'm just going to lower my defenses and my speed increase isn't going to be that helpful. But yeah, Mario Party, like Super Mario Party Jamboree looks very fun and charming. And unlike Superstars and other recent Mario Party games, I keep forgetting Switch, it actually seems to be kind of a return to form for Mario Party in the sense that it has like a variety of gameplay modes. And I mean, really, that's most of it. I wouldn't say it's a huge jump forward or anything, but it looks like, I don't know, it's reminiscent to me of like Mario Party 4 and like Mario Party 7, which were like the two that I played the most, where you could play like Mario Party, but there were also like these other fun side modes. So I appreciate that. It's been a long time since we've had another like Mario Party game that had all that, so it's pretty cool to me. Magcargo. See, this is the one thing I'm not a huge fan of. Muscle you in place. So I'm not a huge fan. So it's nighttime, so it's actually as obvious as it can be. So what you can see that there is a lighter spot where the lava glows on the back. Awesome detail. I love that. You can see that the body has these like lighter ripples in it. And you can see that this is an emissive texture. Like, this emits light. You know, it doesn't necessarily cast light, but it emits it. Like, there's this glow around it at all times. And then there's this section here on the body that looks like there's a glow on top of it. Awesome detail. I love that. But why is the body so minimally emissive compared to the shell? I think if it was me personally designing this, the lava ripples on Slugma and Magcargo would be as emissive as the shell. Like, it would be that bright. And if that looks too bright, I would lower the amount of emissiveness on the shell's texture, and the body texture. You know, I wouldn't just do one. He's level 15. He's not that scary. Oh, interesting. If you get close to that, so I think like the way I'm positioned, or maybe just the fact that I'm in a cave, has broken the emissive texture, which is interesting. You can really see the detail now. So now I'm getting all technical and like geeking out over this. So yeah, it looks like what they did is the texture itself probably has a level of like transparency that it's determined to have on the edges to like fade the emission out. But for some reason that transparency is not loading right, because it does look like it's still emissive. But the transparency on that emissiveness isn't correct. So it looks like this is what happens if you take a like an image that has transparency and you flatten it, or like semi-flatten it, like you get rid of the transparency, you'll get these really weird artifacts, and that's what we're seeing here. At least it's my guess as to how that's formed. One thing I find interesting that you can see in this game more than others, the way the shell connects to the body, they just kind of like pulled the body up into these like little jagged spikes. I'm not huge on that from a modeling standpoint. Like, I get that you need to like attach it somehow in like a way that looks, at least from a distance, like it's like, oh, it's kind of stretching up to get it. But I don't know. I would have probably smoothed it out and not made it jagged. Like, I don't know. It would probably have been more polygons, but I don't know. Like, there's 6 spikes here on this side, and if that was just one smooth curve, it might not be as crazy as far as like the increase goes. I don't know. That's just me. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball now. I wonder if it's because I'm standing in the cave entrance, actually. Is that why my emissive texture is not working right? Because my trainer's outside the cave, and my mag cargo is inside the cave, and the outside world is this kind of like partially faded out color. Oh, this Makahita doesn't want to get caught. I'm gonna switch to Prismion, and I'm gonna use my Vivian to put her to sleep. Trying to see if there's anything broken on this texture. Doesn't look like it, but this one also doesn't have anything emissive that I know of. Like, the eyes don't look like they're emitting any light. There we go. Jeez. That was a tough one to catch. He was only level 15. Alright, this is from DB. But yeah, I'm really excited for Mario Party Jamboree, or I guess Super Mario Party Jamboree. It looks really fun. I'm hopeful that it is a good Mario Party game, because that's always nice to have. I send you to my boxes. The next biggest title for me is probably the new Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom looks super fun to me. Like, I'm a lifelong Zelda fan. I grew up watching my siblings playing Ocarina of Time when I was a kid. I remember I had nightmares about Jabu Jabu's belly. Very good game. Great game. It gave me nightmares as a kid. No, it was... I just really love it. I've loved it since Ocarina of Time. Just, you know, when I was a kid. And it's really cool. Like, I'm not as big on, like, the 2D ones. They don't tend to be my favorite. Not that they're bad. It's just that they don't tend to be my favorite. I don't tend to beat them, honestly. I've never beaten Minish Cap, which is the 2D game that I played the most because I owned it. I got stuck in my actual cartridge copy, which I still have. So I restarted on my 3DS. Didn't get as far. so I never got even back to the point where I got stuck. I think I might have it on my Wii U now as well. I didn't beat it there. Oh, they're in heaven. Is that a shiny? Is this fake? This is definitely hacked. Wow, RioluHQ.com. I mean, hey, it's a Cyndaquil, and it's a shiny, so I'll take it. But RioluHQ.com was it? I think. No more surprise trades. That makes this the third shiny like this that I've received. Okay, Riolu with a capital HQ.com. And we're gonna remove that hyperlink. Get out of here. You disgust me. Is this 9? This must be 9. Is this right? I guess I did get an encounter last stream then. Just gonna check this. Oh no, okay. 10. Stream 10. Yeah, I thought I didn't get one last time. Stream 10. Yeah, because 9 I had one die. Okay. We caught. Do I have a note that it's shiny? Nope, I don't note that it's shiny anywhere. Alright. So I'm gonna real quick grab the sprites for its line, just in case I end up using it. Don't know for sure, but I do want to, you know, have it ready if I need it. Where are you? Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion. We're gonna need the shinies. Cyndaquil. Quilava. Typhlosion. I did not know that was a feature. Oh wait, I forgot to put that they were shiny. Shiny. So if I copy that. My mind has just been blown. I don't know if this is like a thing that's on all Windows or if this is just the fact that I'm using Windows 11. But when you're renaming a file, you can apparently, as you're renaming it, hit tab and you'll start renaming the next file on the list. Never knew that was a thing. But yeah, now we have this another fire starter. So far we've had one non-fire starter of the starters we've received, which is crazy to me. I'm used to getting a diverse pool of starters, but I guess in this game everyone wants the fire starters. I will say I am confused a little bit by the fact that everyone has been sending me these shiny starters, or these shinies, but so far only one of them's like a particularly strong shiny. Like don't get me wrong, Annihilate's not bad, but like when I think of a good shiny, I don't think of Annihilate. Like it's blue. I don't know, it's not a bad shiny, but I don't know, it's not one that I'm like, oh yeah, that's one of the good ones. Super awesome shiny. Whee. Whee. The future is hazy. Oh, that dude's tie. Wow. Yeah, no, the emissive layer just breaks in the cave. The transparency on it. That's interesting. I've never seen that. Unless it's just broken overall right now, which is the other possibility. There's a non-zero chance. It literally was even broken as it was grabbing it from the, like, with the Pokeball. That's interesting. I wonder if that is just because I'm in a cave. Can't magnet rise again, you already did. It's so funny though that I picked Sprigatito to start, and then, hello everyone, nice line you formed. I don't know. I picked the grass starter, and I've received like 3 different fire starters and 1 water starter, and I'm just like, okay. I'm trying to think what else I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about Echoes of Wisdom at the time. Echoes of Wisdom is a really exciting game to me. Some people have been opposed to the idea that Zelda shouldn't fight with a sword. I could understand if they wanted to keep her having, like, I don't know, because they did this in Hyrule Warriors. They gave her like a rapier in the original one. But I think the people complaining about it, like, I get why, you know? Like, it's like, yeah, sure, they could have made her combat less. Oh, she, like I guess you could point to it kind of being like, oh, she's a girl, she can't fight with sword and directly do combat. But I don't know, I look at it as Zelda's been tied to wisdom since Ocarina of Time, I think that was the first game where each character had like a different Triforce piece. So, like, she's been tied to wisdom and magic and stuff like that for a while. Like, she's a spellcaster, in my head. Ooh, we're going all around. Let's go. Like, when I think Zelda, I think, like, she would do something cunning or be a spellcaster. Sometimes that's just light magic. Sometimes that's, you know, like in Smash, they gave her all of the different magic attacks that were in Ocarina of Time. Ooh, going all out twice. Wow. Alright, Hydrapple. So, like, making a Zelda game that features Zelda as, like, the protagonist and, like, main character in it, and then giving her a magic-based combat system, I think is really cool. I think they could have done it like a little differently, but we've also only seen one power in the game, and if it's anything like a standard Zelda game that features Link, you're not just going to have the ability to duplicate things, you're going to have other spells that you'll get. So it's like, it's probable that as you proceed throughout the game, you get the ability to more directly do combat. And I figure that, like any Zelda game, it's going to have dungeons with bosses that you'll have to fight. So it's like, in my eyes, I think the game does make more sense to be a Zelda game than if they had just done a model swap where it's, instead of Link, you're just Zelda doing stuff with a sword and a bow and whatnot. Like, I think overall it benefits from the fact that they're not just making it, what if it was a Zelda game, but where Link is a girl? Like, because they could have just done that. And I think that people arguing for that, for the sake of not making her seem like, oh, she's a girl, she can't fight with a sword. Like, I think that a lot of people arguing that it should be a game where she, you know, fights more directly, and like uses like sword combat and stuff. I think, well, I get where they're coming from. They're also arguing for a game that doesn't have a reason to just, you know, be Zelda doing that. It's like, no, it makes it feel like it's more of a gimmick than a thought out decision to make a game that stars Zelda. It's like, I don't know, it's boring. It's like, it's a weak sauce version of doing that. I think giving like Zelda a really unique playstyle that focuses on puzzle solving and thinking things through just overall makes for a better game. Because I think that's more in line with like Zelda's, not necessarily characterization, but like her themes, you know. I don't know. Like, I can definitely see where some people are coming from with it, but the fixes that I've seen suggested by everyone are, one, like boring, and two, I don't know, just like they're underinformed because we don't know anything else about the game yet. Like, we know that this is going to be a full Zelda game. Like, if this was the only mechanic, sure, I could understand being like, oh, that's a little weird. I'm not a huge fan of that. But when it's a whole game and we've seen a tiny amount of footage focusing on basically what's probably her equivalent of the Sword and Shield, we'll fight her. I don't know. I think it's just the arguments are weak because we don't know that there isn't a way to engage in more direct combat. We don't know that she doesn't end up getting the Master Sword at some point, because that's the other thing, is Link doesn't have the Master Sword. He has a different sword. So it's like, maybe Zelda gets the Master Sword. Maybe, you know, she doesn't, and this is all we get. It's like, sure, that would be a little disappointing. I would want to see more. Gonna sleep powder it if I can. Yes. Get sleepy too. But you know, I'm super excited for the game. I think a game where, because that was the other thing, is like they've historically wanted to make Zelda games where more of the world is puzzle, and I think this is an awesome opportunity for that. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. Very hyped game. Like, I saw that announcement and I was like, why are they starting at the end? Like, is this gonna be like a less traditional Zelda game? And then the answer was very much so yes. But not in the way I was expecting. Not who I wanted to have in this fight. So maybe this isn't too bad. Firefly, Dragon Breath, Comparably. Could do damage. I think could do damage. And this is. I don't think it's gonna have a like rock move. Oh, he's burnt now too. That's even better. More. Oh. Yeah, I got a turn out of this. If I'd switched, I would have had no turn. Oh, this is one that I considered switching into. I love them all going in. Yay! Yeah, I mean, I might as well take on the Lycanroc. She has a day form? Yeah. That's what I thought. Goodbye! Lycanroc's kind of squishy, so. We are pushing our luck as far as levels go, again. But that's okay, because we're here. Oh wait, this is South Province Area 6. Do I get another encounter? I don't think I have that. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Huge. And it's probably also the requirement that I fight trainers out here before I can go to the gym. Right, because is there a guy here? There is a guy here. How many battles do I have to do out in this area? Oh, interesting. Okay, so the trainers in the cave do count as this area, which is nice. But I should catch a Pokemon, so I'll get my encounter for this area. Get sleepy. Yeah. Echoes of Wisdom looks huge to me. Like, I'm so excited. I love the art style. Like, it's just reusing the Link's Awakening art style, but I love that art style. It looks awesome. So I'm not upset in any way. That's cool with me. Also, I think this is the area I can find the evolutionary item to evolve my Sinistea, which is probably also phony form, if I had to guess. Doesn't say, but I assume. I would be very surprised if they gave me the like full-on, you know, legitimate form. So we'll surprise trade from DB away. I should also mark that I caught it. We caught a Sinistea Tiny. And we're trading it away. So far, I don't think we've had any duplicates yet. So, we've had good luck with trading. Oh. What have we got? Let's see if I can jinx myself. Igglybuff. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Just got jump scared by it. Oh, I forgot to read the dex entry for the other one. Or, oh no, because it was a Cynical, it didn't have one. Because I don't have that dex. Igglybuff, the balloon Pokemon. It likes to sing, but is not yet good at it. With praise and encouragement, it will get better little by little. Igglybuff. Can I name it, or is this a... No, this is an English language one, so I can give it a nickname. So that's Igglybuff. Underrated Pokemon. Um... Hmm. What do I name it? It's just a normal Igglybuff, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna think of that. If anyone in the chat wants to give a name as well, feel free. I'm going to grab the sprites for the line while I think of a name. Igglybuff. What could I name you? Trying to think of like what I would name a Wigglytuff. It's like a good, solid name, you know. I just had the image flash into my head of the fact that Wigglytuff's eyes remind me of Rabbids' eyes a little bit, and with that, my brain went blah. So her name is Blah. Blah. There it is. What an iconic name. Blah. Oh, this is a physical one too. This is Adamant Nature. See, that's not the way I would do it now. Oh, it has competitive? Maybe at this point. It doesn't get competitive later, does it? Because like, I've trained one, and I don't remember what ability I gave it, but I don't think it was competitive. I feel like I would have remembered that as what I would have done. When did I... I'm trying to remember when I did this. It was definitely not my modern mono team. That would be silly of me. Oh, it is on Sun God and Friends. Latex. Yeah, okay, I am running competitive. Never mind. Wow. I completely forgot. Wow. Yeah, so my Wigglytuff was a special attack build running Throat Spray. So I would just Hyper Voice first turn, get a special attack boost, and then anytime they'd lower my stats, I would also get a special attack boost. And then I was using Terra Fairy on Draining Kiss because that would make Draining Kiss, I think, base 60. So it was effectively with stab being ×2. I was basically doing like a base 120 special draining move that was healing 50% of the damage it dealt. So it was pretty good. It was not a bad deal, gotta say. Alright. Behold these muscles, you're gonna die. I'm gonna kill your Pokemon. No, I'm not. I'm gonna knock him out. You can't kill Pokemon. Ooh. Okay. Not an ideal one for this mon specifically on my team, but I have other options. Clawgyre. Rude. Goodbye. Oh, finally. Yes, please. I have been waiting for this day. Not a special attacker. But yeah. So yeah, I think I finished talking about Echoes of Wisdom. I think I just wrapped up. I think I was talking about liking the aesthetic of the Link's Awakening remake and being happy that it was back. Trying to think, what else? What other interesting things were there? You know what? I'll put Megahorn on for now. Why not? I don't know that I'm going to run Megahorn forever, but this could be useful in this gym. I could Terrasilize, lose my weakness to Psychic, and use Megahorn. I think I need to fight 6 people, right? Or was it 7? Might have been 7. How many people I got? 5. Yeah, I need 7. I think there's just people kind of randomly in this field. I will say, one of the downsides of this game's kind of idea of being like, oh, it's Pokemon, but it's overworld and stuff like that, or like, but it's open world. One of the downsides is I feel like trainers are just kind of in random places. Same with items. Trainers and items are just like randomly scattered across the region, and it doesn't feel like there's any intention in most cases behind where you'll find a trainer. Get dead. But the biggest thing from the Direct for me was the I think who's best for Pyroar? Probably Cloudsire. The biggest thing from the Direct for me was Metroid Prime 4, which I have not talked about it much on this channel, but I have played all of the Prime games. I beat 1 and 2 on GameCube. I played through part of 1, but didn't re-beat it on Wii. Like through the Wii U. I have owned Metroid Prime Hunters for a long time. I have not beaten it, but I am currently working on that. I don't have any stat boosts. Oh, Soak heals me too? Wow, I thought that only applied to damaging moves. Well, sorry, buddy. It's not common you find a 3-mon trainer. Just normal mons. But yeah, like I've played every Metroid Prime except Metroid Prime Pinball, and Metroid Prime Federation Force. Like the whole game, I've played Blast Ball. They're some of my favorite first-person shooters ever made. Just from the fact that like it's rare that you find a first-person shooter that's designed to be a single-player kind of narrative-driven experience, which is what Metroid Prime is, you know. But it was my first experience of like the Metroid formula. I'm not good at normal Metroid games. I was able to play the Prime games. I have beaten Dread, but like I don't think I would be nearly as into Metroid if I hadn't played Metroid Prime, because you know, as I said, I'm not good at 2D platformers. I'm not good at the existing Metroid games. I don't think I would have ever gotten into them outside of really liking Samus and Smash, you know, from a design standpoint. Like, Samus looks really cool. Like, I would have had no connection to any of it, you know. But with having played, like, Metroid Prime, 1, 2, and 3, a little bit of Hunters, a little bit of 1 again, you know, it's become one of like the series that like I hold very dear to near and dear to my heart. I don't replay games often until there is like a re-release of some sort. I have Metroid Prime Remastered, which I played using motion controls, which is not as nice as it is on the Wii, but when they dropped motion controls and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, there was no going back for me. I could never go back to the traditional controls for Metroid Prime. Like, ever. Like, I have lost that ability. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I could, you know, but like, I don't know, it's like going from Ocarina of Time 3D to the original Ocarina of Time 3D having motion controls to aim. It's so much better of an experience. The aiming does not feel nearly as good on the N64/GameCube releases as it does on 3DS. So it's like I don't tend to jump back to the original release of, you know, Ocarina of Time all that often anymore. And the same with like Majora's Mask. I played 3D, and while 3D is not as definitive of an addition as Ocarina of Time 3D is, like Majora's Mask 3D is still a very good game, and again, it has. I couldn't go back from Metroid Prime, from Majora's Mask 3D to Ocarina of Time 3D because it added the stick, and I'm like, the stick's too good. It's too useful. I can't go back anymore. I need to be able to rotate my camera. But yeah, like Metroid Prime series, some of my favorite GameCube games. The remaster on the Switch is phenomenal. Like, if you haven't played it, I think it's on sale right now. Buy that. Play that game. Like, it's on sale digitally. If you prefer physical copies, the physical copy is out there. Get it. It is so good. It is genuinely one of the best, like, first-person shooter games ever made. Like, it's like a, I don't know, it's not that I've played much Half-Life, but it's similar to Half-Life in the vein of, it's a first-person shooter game that's like a single-player narrative experience with a silent protagonist for the most part, where you are solving puzzles. I think that's not, you know, like, that's not a common game that you'll find. So I think it's really cool that, you know, that it's a thing in Metroid Prime and in Half-Life. It's honestly, I think they're pretty comparable. If you, and especially like in terms of like people's appreciations, I think, you know, obviously people love, like, it is a beloved game, like the Half-Life series. Metroid Prime is the same way, and like I don't think of the main trilogy there's any single, like, there's none of the main three have like much hate. They're all like beloved game, beloved game, beloved game. They have not missed. Metroid Prime Hunters is not as good, especially comparatively now, but it's not bad either. Like, it's it was very driven by the fact that it was meant to be a multiplayer experience. Metroid Prime Federation Force I haven't played yet. I have a copy coming to me in the mail soon. I'm very excited to play that. It's also more multiplayer driven, and you're not playing as Samus, you're playing as the Federation Force. And it's a bit more like slow paced, which I'll see if that bothers me. Hopefully it won't. And I think it has motion controls, which is based. So I don't know, I'm excited to try it. And hopefully I can find someone else who has a copy to force them to play with me. Are we battling? Oh, we're actually battling, okay. I don't know, I didn't expect an actual battle. She just hijacked the gym battleground. Demona, you can't steal this. This isn't yours. We don't, this is this public property? Is this private? I don't know. It's not our property. Like, we're at an observatory right now. We're under a telescope. I don't think we have permission to do this. I'm gonna switch to Venus. Yeah. 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 That's what I'm doing. And, I'm gonna go Bolt Seed. Let's see. Oh, but yeah, I'm excited to try Federation Force. I honestly wanted to try it when it was first coming out, and I think the struggle with Federation Force is it had such bad, not even press, like the press wasn't awful, like it just was so, I guess. Maybe polarizing is the word I'm looking for. Like, early on, because it wasn't even polarizing. It just had hate. People just hated the fact that it didn't have Samus as the main character, and that it was focused on the much less interesting Federation forces. So like, people just weren't as into it. Like, they didn't. No, Hydrapple's level 51. Oh no, I gotta switch that off the team. Sorry, Hydrapple, you've been on for a while. Well, I guess you've only been back for a little while, but you were doing so good. Well, I guess I can't switch in the first place right now. I guess I should have just gone back immediately. Sap Sipper. No, that's a special attacker anyway. We're gonna Quiver Dance. Ooh, that did more than I like. Well, at least Quiver Dance makes me not die to the next one. Dragon Pulse again. Okay, I don't like that. My health. Alright, I'm just gonna burn a Hyper Potion. We're gonna Quiver Dance again. Dragon Pulse again. That makes sense. Man, times like this, it would be nice if I still had Draining Kiss. The move I literally just got rid of. Didn't kill. I don't like it. Cease this. Okay, I have to let her send in Palmont, but I'm gonna switch to Clodsire. I'm trying to think who I want on the team that's not Hydrapple for the gym. Earthquake. What's Body Sim? No, but interesting option. Baklava. You have forgotten that this Clodsire is and has always been water absorbed. Heal me. Heal me, you fool. Then I guess I just Earthquake to victory. Air Slash. How dare. That's actually annoying. It's just making it take longer for me to win, but my victory is assured. Hey! Beautiful. Back Buffalo. So Clodsire is now also level 50. But also isn't going to be a major focus during the gym. Not going to be one of the main ones I use on my team. That is an L for you, you're right. Alright, she's returning me to the gym lobby. she heal my team? She did heal my team, but I am gonna put Hydrapple away in the alive box. Who could be good for a Psychic Gem? I mean, for obvious reasons, Shoutmon, I guess, is probably the best option. Just level-wise, move pool-wise, and all of that. Pirate FJ wouldn't be bad. But I already have a Grass type. I say as I just put a Grass type away. I think I'm gonna bring... Oh, if I can find the evolutionary item, Sinisty could actually be decent. Or I guess, Poltegeist could be decent. That's tough. Because like, I would have to level up Charlie, which would risk leveling the others as well. So I think for now, I am just going to bring Shoutmon back and be even more of a fire-type team. Hydrapple, you are put away. Vivian. Make cargo. Skeledirge. Right, no, not Skeledirge yet. Charizard. Then Skeledirge. Half my team's fire types. Alright, well, if they've all been healed, you're new team lead. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, this is gonna be fun doing this with a Mad Cargo as the mon. Fun. Wow. Yeah, it was so funny when I saw this character. I was like, "Wow, this is a really cool looking character and like really well designed." Not who I expected to, you know, just be the person in charge of a thing. And then I talked to her. It's like, oh, she's one of my teachers, and I've never been to a class. Which, to date, I have never been to a class at this school. Like, of the classes you get the chance to take, I have taken 0 of them. Alright. Time to show an eruption of emotions. Mac Cargo. God, this test runs so poorly though. Like, look at this frame rate. We're already chugging. It's so bad. Wow. Wait, you can just spam this? How many times am I supposed to do it? I've only ever done it once. More. Okay. Bing, bing. Bing, bing. Once. It's just making this section take so long if I do it a bunch of times. Do I get extra points for doing it a bunch of times? Hello, child. I will beat your Pokémon. I gotta go. They don't have great moves right now. I can lower my special attack. Special attacks. Still not ideal, but... Wow, that's rude. That is rude. Wow. Oh, I forgot to reorganize my moves still. Rubber Dance should not be there. Not in that spot. Ow. Huh. Almost done? Ma'am? Okay. I felt like it lasted forever. Oh, and he outspeeds me? Wow. Not a fan of this dude's Grumpig, it's mean. If I get all 5, I knock it out. I think if I get a crit, I knock it out. Oh, we got the 5. I mean, I have to stay right now, but I don't like that. Yeah, I have to switch to Monforge. Alright, well that doesn't change your damage that you're dealing when you burnt. I'm trying to think if Indeedee will be a challenge at all. Like, it's kind of bulky. Also, I've realized that this has now made Monforge level 51. So, I think starting after the battle, he's gonna risk not landing everything. Actually, I think they already would have healed me. It's fine. Can you get the focus sash now? I mean, William's at level, so I'll put William back on. A lot of team shuffling today. All right. There we go. Nope. Grumpig deleted itself. I believe it is time. Oh, I forgot to switch Quiver Dance around again. I can't believe I've done it again. My tulip. Photograph. Gonna see if I can get the boost. If I can get the boost, I might be able to sweep the gem, even without super effective moves. Huge. I'm just gonna keep spamming this. Didn't get the boost again. Doesn't mean I won't. Go one sex? No. Cotton Guard? Is this William? No. It's not gonna kill, I don't think, because I've got a boost. Boost again? Nope, okay. Honestly, I kind of want the sweep though. We're gonna throw a hyper potion and we're gonna keep going. Can I get the boost? Nope. Okay. Switch to Shelmon. Well, that was a crit. This is tough. Quiver Dance first? Yes. Oh no, I forgot it's an opportunity. No. Oh, that's bad. Please don't die. Okay, so I need to take this thing out now. No! No! Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad for me. I could go Clodsire, Terrastalize, Megahorn, and hope it all hits. I know it's a level 51, but I'm hoping this works. Because I think if you level up in the battle you're in, I don't think it starts affecting you yet. Huge. Okay. Alright, we're good. Crisis averted. We still lost Vivian though, which is sad. That was a long-running staple of the team. Psychic type Fortress, it's fine. I'm gonna go mark that Vivian. Oh no. That actually hurts. Okay. But we land Mega Horn. Did not kill. I think we can survive another Petal Blizzard, so I'm gonna Earthquake. Yeah, just a little. Just barely. Accuracy was important at that point. Okay. Oh, that makes every South Province Pokemon except for Wah dead. Yay, up to level 55. That said, the next one I think is a gym, right? Yeah, I go straight to Grusha. So, I'll be getting the last gym badge next. Oh, hello, Rika. Goodbye. I lost both of my bug types. That's okay though. So next gym is Ice Gym. So I think the most reasonable Mon to add to the team would be to put Monforge back. Now that we can handle up to level 56 or 55, I guess. Well, but that means 56 is the real cap. So put that element back on the team. Mag Cargo. Skeledirge, Ampharos, Charizard Shiny. Alright. I'm still pretty happy with the range of Mons I've had, but I do wish I was seeing more I don't know, like more unique Mons just from people. Like, I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of DLC exclusive ones. Like, I think the Cyndaquil is the most recent one, but it's just another like fire starter, you know. So I kind of wish I got to see some more interesting things. All right, I'm gonna heal. And then after I heal, what I'm going to do is I am going to try to find, because I think this is the area where I can get it. Crackpot. that the phony one? Yeah. Where do I find it? Oh, there's... Oh, you can buy it in Pokémon. South Province Area 2. What? South Province Area 2 can have it? I went all the way up here? How? Where? What? Buy a rock in the northern segment. Okay. I've been able to have had this whole time. Okay. South Province Area 2 is over here. So buy a rock. Oh, probably kind of near where that is. Alright, I'm gonna go find a cracked pot. See, I thought it was going to be up around the area where you find them. And I was apparently wrong. Like, very much so incorrect on that one. So my guess is it's up on that cliff face. But it probably would have said near the ruins if it was near the ruins, though. But it did say northern segment. Is this it? Nope. That's by a tree, but I'll take whatever this is. I feel like it would have mentioned if it was in here. It said by a rock. Oh. I was like, why am I stuck? So there's a few rocks over here. Nothing here. Or here. It's a good sized rock there. Not here. I feel like if I enter the green grass area, it's gonna suddenly not be. Yep. South Province Area 2. A lot of rocks. Not a lot of rocks with items near them. Ooh. There's an item next to a rock. Is this it? Nope. That's a bush. This area here has some conspicuous looking rocks. So. I'm curious if I can see the, yeah, that was the alpha was turned into black. That's what it was. Because you can see where it fades out into that pixelated pattern, but it's harder to tell because it's fading out and becoming less opaque, so you can't really notice it unless the texture has that issue. That's funny. Oh! I didn't realize there was snow next to me. Hi, another one of you. Burn. Alright. Ooh, buy a rock. Is this it? No, dang it, come on. I was like, this is a rock in like a shady ravine. This feels pretty spooky to me. A good spot to find something that evolves a ghost type. Is there another rock? No? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What? Goodbye, Starly. Oh my god. Getting jumped by a bunch of Starly. Ah! Oh, 1 damage. Oh, hello. Howdy, howdy. Anybody? Anybody know? Okay. Where is this rock? Okay, I feel like I thoroughly checked that area. I'll wrap around this way. Just double check the item's not over there. Well, I could have sworn I saw an item. Jigglypuff looked off for a little bit to me, but no. Thought it might be shiny. Alright, I need... I'm checking every rock. And it says northern segment, so maybe it just means generally north of the town it's by a rock. Like maybe north of the path. Unless I have it. Wait, do I have it? I feel like I can't have it. No, okay. Oh wait, here's a rock. This is kind of by a tree though. Yeah. That's just a potion. Bro, what rock? What rock? There's so many rocks. Joe! Why did you just say buy a rock? I mean, I get why he wouldn't have a picture. It would be ridiculous to expect him to have a picture of every item and where it's located in the game. It's not by a rock. No, it's Pokemon. That's a TM. The bush, yeah. Super potion. Super potion again. Ooh, that's a rock. Is this it? What rock? Oh. Let me check down here. Maybe these rocks? No? There's some rocks down here. Nope. Nope. That's a fancy set of rocks. Is it like right near the gate and by a rock? Like, there's no rock here. Yeah, that's an ether. This doesn't count. Apparently this does count as this area. This is definitely not where it would be. But there are items down here, so I might as well get them. Full heal. Potion. X speed. Well, now I'm definitely not in the northern segment. I'm gonna take that guess. Because it was a rock in the north, the northern segment. Is this the northern segment? This whole thing? Oh, wait. Maybe this is the northern segment. Does this count? No, because this counts as West Province Area 1 when I passed that barrier. Hello, hello. I'm trying to find a cracked pot. It's supposedly the northern segment of South Province Area 2, which is this. I think, because this is the southern segment. But I think all of this is northern. Not this. This is West Province. So I'm like hunting down, staring at every rock I find. There's so many rocks. Maybe up here? There's a kind of lonely looking rock over there. Alright, I'm gonna go to this lonely looking rock. I'm gonna see if there's an item by it. No! I turned around to get the sparkly. Get bonked. I found so many items that aren't what I'm looking for, which, like, I'm not complaining about that. I just want to find my evolutionary item somewhere scattered amongst this field of rocks. Is that where it is? There is a rock over there. I was right. The map did not lie to me. Whee. No, it can't be by that rock. There's a Gimmighoul on it. Ah. Ah. I'm losing it. Drill Run was here. Wow. That's not a bad move. Where is this rock? There's another Gimmighoul. Take him. Pick him up from the rock. Like, there are so many rocks here. Like, look at all these rocks. Like, my best guess is that maybe it's... Yeah, because, like, if I cross this river, it's not going to be this area. It is. No shot. Maybe this is the northern segment. And this whole time I've been in the, like, middle segment. There's a rock over here. But this is by a tree. Yeah, I want to say that one was by a rock. This is by a cliff. Hey, there's another rock. Did I check if there was an item by that rock? There's no item by that rock. How far north can I go before it becomes a new area? Seemingly quite far, so this is giving me some hope that I might find this soon. That's it. Ooh, is this the rock? Yes. Yes. Okay, we're doing this now. Just temporarily on the team. Not putting Charlie all the way back on the team just yet. We can make that decision in another stream. But, got the cracked pot. This is so huge for me. This is a big moment. Oh, she can finally evolve. Yes. 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 Poltergeist, the black tea Pokemon. These Pokemon multiply by creeping into teapots and pouring themselves into leftover tea. We're not learning tea time. Keep your current moves. Not learning tea time right now. Alright. She's finally evolved. I'm not putting her on the team just yet. She can be added to the team. I just don't want to add her right now, like, at the end of this stream. I'm just going to get myself in position for the next gym. So my team is mid 40s, low 50s. And he's 47, 48. Okay. So I might want to let my team level up some before I do this gym. Possibly. Maybe. But all of my fire types are pretty well leveled, so... Unfortunately, I can only take surprise trades for this series. But I can show off the... So today we had 2 encounters. The new additions that we got were RioluHQ.com. Definitely not hacked. It was only holding an ability patch and is shiny. And a flying type. That's interesting. Okay. Did not expect the flying Terra. What does that do for it? What... Yeah, it's running Terra Blast, so I don't think it gets any flying ones by default. Maybe Aerial Ace by default, but I think Terra Blast would be stronger. Shiny Cyndaquil. And then we also got this Igglybuff. Her name is Bois. She is also adamant, but is running competitive, which doesn't make much sense. It's not a good combination of nature and ability. I think they, like, I don't know, because I doubt this is hacked. This doesn't give me hacked vibes. It was unnamed. It's from a person. It just happens to be adamant. Do I have access to... Yeah, I don't have access to the judgment option yet. I don't think these are particularly like high IVs or anything either. So I think it's just someone was like maybe breeding. No, because it's level 8. This is just random. Yeah. The Cyndaquil unfortunately cannot be named because it is already named, as all of the Hackmon things do. That's a good name. I have a Wigglytuff in my main save named Latex because they are balloons. That was literally it. That was all. I was just like, I don't know, I'm naming you Latex. But yeah, competitive with this stat spread, not super helpful. I think Wigglytuff is higher physical attack by default, but I don't know why you'd run competitive with that and not one of its other abilities, but it is what it is. Yes, I do. Are you trying to accuse Bois of being a foddermon? Because if so, I will take offense by that. Wigglytuff's not my favorite line, but I do enjoy them. They're good. What else? Yeah, I think, yeah, these were the only 2 new additions today. But we did lose Prismeon, so the exit has acquired a new member. Such is life. Oh, and power scaling. I don't know the concept in power scaling. I imagine it's basically like very weak, quick to be defeated by like anyone though. That's my guess, because like, I don't know. My guess is that they are fodder in the non-power scaling sense of the term as well, at least in comparison to the power scalies. Alright. Gotta get myself to a spot that I can camp. Can I camp here? Am I allowed to picnic? I can, huh? Actually, not a Pikachu. This is... Here, I can pull up the sprite. Fair enough. I doubt we'll get an Arceus, but you never know. Hackmons especially can show up as legendaries sometimes. Like, there's a lot of people doing those ones. Let me pull up. Do I have... I don't have a random image on this one. Am I gonna get jump scared by Magikarp again, or something else? I did have a random image one, I'm remembering now. Alright, image, but I'm just gonna do... random image. Oh, I did... Yep, that's the one. That's not what I need right now. We'll go to here, and we'll pull up this little guy instead. Much nicer to look at. I'm going to do scale flow shrink. So this little guy is what this hat is. So if I take the hat off, you can see the... This was a custom made hat. of a character from a game that I worked on when I was in college. And who, for a little while, was a mascot of this channel a little bit. Because he was my main character in my stream save of Metopia. He was a cleric, I think, initially. His name is Rizio. He's the aspect of happiness. And this art is by my good friend 4 Dozen Eggs. He is on Twitter and also draws more art that sometimes goes there when he's not too busy with school. But I'm going to toss this. I'm just going to keep this here. Why is he... Oh, because I made him invisible. I was like, why is he gone? It's fine. He's supposed to be. Yeah. Alright, oh, everyone's all snowy. I gotta wash them off before the snow really sets in. Oh, that's funny. Does Mag Cargo not get snowy? Does Skeledirge not get snowy? Or maybe just sleeping mons don't have snow accumulation. No, because you're snowy and you're sleeping. So you could put away. But he's like super snowy. But now he's only partially snowy. Why are you only partially snowy now? Are you thawing? You good, bro? I am confused. Alright, you're gonna get washed. Also, our table's visible today, so... Clodsire's next. Oh, that's fun! As you scrub, you can literally see it disappear. Oh wait, I was ready to switch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friend. I was taking too long, and he's like, "Hi! Hi!" Are you snowy now? Nope. Yeah, I think he just can't get snowy because he's literally made of, like, lava. Okay. No snow. And... Skeledirge, you're next. You also have no snow. That's just how it works. I don't know why they allow snow, or why they allow soap to be inside of Clodsire's mouth, but it happens almost every time you wash a Clodsire. Whoop. Yay. And you also wipe off your wings. I'm sure they're cold. Clean. All right. Oh. All right, y'all have some fun. Y'all have some fun with that. Clodsire's just taking it slow. Bro, you will never ball. Clodsire will never be balling. Whoa! That cargo's zooming. Oh, that's cute. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to be wrapping up for today. I should be back not next Saturday, actually. Because I will be out of town next Saturday, I believe. So I will not be back then. But I will be back on Wednesday if all goes well. Bruh. Knocked me out of my camera. But yeah, I should be back on Wednesday. Probably not with this. I'm trying to keep this more to Saturdays as much as I can, even though I did just do a Wednesday one last. I'm not 100% sure what I'll be streaming next Wednesday, but it will be something. I assure you that. If I do stream, I will be streaming something. Yeah. So, thanks so much if you join me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I am going to go do human things as humans do. You probably should too. If you have not seen the video I uploaded, please go check it out. It just is me spriting and running through my spriting process, and it's I don't know, I enjoy things like that, so I hope you enjoy that as well. Also, because I am done with my Fakemon type challenge, I am moving on to my next project as far as like a larger scale pixel art thing goes. There will be more on that later. I don't know how much of it's going to be on this channel directly, but it's going to be scattered around my social media presence online. Probably not on Threads. I don't really care for it. It's really, I don't know. It was just an initial replacement for Twitter, but now that I have access to Blue Sky, I just like Blue Sky more, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll be posting more about that project down the line. I'm excited for it, though. It's going to be fun. And I'm hoping that it allows me to interact with some more content creators, so you might see some collaborative things on that end. Again, I don't know how much of it's going to end up making this channel. I might make one thing on it, maybe, but last time I committed to making a video of something, it took me 3 months, so I don't I don't want it to take that long for me to get really started on this. Just slowly working away at getting base assets ready so that I can then start making things and posting about them. But yeah, that's all. I already said my main outro, so I'm just gonna say goodbye now, and I will see you next Wednesday if all goes well. So, goodbye. Thank you. I'm leaving now.